Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to technically episode number 2, filmed the same day as episode 1. This is where we're doing our NFL picks. So last year we wrote them down on a piece of paper, and apparently, who won last year? Was it Dylan?
Who won? I won by like 20.
Oh yeah, Dylan got lost. Yeah, Dylan got last. Excuse me.
Dylan was missing 2 weeks.
I'm pretty sure he lost by 6 too, so he
Yeah,
probably would have easily.
Anyways, so yeah, we figured with the whole writing down system that people probably cheated Tyler, and so that's why he won last year technically.
It's all recorded.
This year we're gonna do it through ESPN. We're gonna get it shared up so y'all can see it. But there's a little wrinkle this year, so we are doing the spreads, and so it's gonna be a little more gambling based. Something to keep in mind, boys. What are we wanting to do? Because we still have to have our lock and upset of the week. How do we want to keep track of that? Something we probably should have talked about off air, but I just thought about
probably should have.
Let's decide that after week 1. How about that? So we're not bitching and moaning on air.
Well, no, we can bitch and moan on air. The people want to hear the bitch and moan. We're just gonna have to go to paper with it, right?
Yeah.
So Tyler again, Mr. Scribe.
Yeah, I'll keep track of
that. You go ahead and jump in on that. Let me see if I can remember how to share my screen on this mug. Nailed it first try. All right. The only thing that sucks is like my laptop's here, my screen's up here, so I'm gonna look like an idiot doing it. So, does it just show mine, or will it show everybody's?
I can share my screen.
I think. Yeah. Why don't we try sharing your screen? Maybe it'll look a little bit better. Dudes with loud ass keyboards have little penises.
So sorry. It's funny. This isn't even like a clicking keyboard. I'm just a pounder, bro.
My God, what are we doing?
I can't even talk anymore.
You said I'm a pounder, bro.
I'm pounding the keys. How? Okay, I don't even.
Wow. I'm gonna clip that.
So fruity.
Oh,
why am I a part of this?
All right, fruitcake. You're number one fruit here. All right, let's just let's go through it. Let's go.
Am I just doing all of mine?
So what we'll do, we'll start with yours. We're only looking at yours, but we'll all pick all of them, obviously.
Yeah.
So Dylan, you're up first. Why don't you go ahead and give us your pick for Chiefs Ravens?
I have the Ravens coming in and winning.
What about you, Tyler?
Are we doing so with our upset pick? Does it have to be a certain threshold of upset number?
I mean, I think it should be like an honor thing, because like if someone says this is an upset, I would be like, okay, cool, this is an upset, because it is versus the Chiefs. But like normally, I would say probably at least 3.
Okay. None of the lines.
I would call that an upset too.
Yeah,
like the lines are all pretty close.
Yeah, and like week 1, obviously things are going to be different.
Yeah, like I was just that's what I was scrolling through trying to pick an upset, but there's not really. Okay. Even locks are close.
What did we do last year with locks when someone lost a lock?
It was a dance, wasn't it?
Huh?
It was a dance.
Yeah,
was it a dance?
Yeah.
What are we doing this year?
We'll have to figure that out. We could keep the dances if people liked them. I mean,
they didn't.
All I can say is I am a pro dancer now.
Just know we have about 100 more followers on TikTok now. So
that's true. That's true. All right. Yeah, we'll stick with the dance until it gets old. Okay. We could also do a day in the life of, which would be horrible. But yeah, we'll say dance for now, but subject to change if needed. Tyler, what are you doing with this game?
Well, since Dylan didn't, I'll be that guy. I'll take the Ravens as my upset.
Wow. I'm going to cover my bases because I'm going to bet on the Ravens to win. But in this, I'm going to have the Chiefs win. So either way, I'm a winner.
Wow. That's fair.
All right. Next matchup. Sorry, go ahead.
Am I just start every single one?
Well, we have to talk about it a little bit. So we're going out to Brazil. Packers versus Eagles. Technically, I think it's an Eagles home game. y'all seen all the players bitching and moaning about this, especially the
Yep.
Eagles?
Eagle players.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's why I'm
only
going
Eagles
Packers.
Yeah, I don't. I do think it's true that the NFL is making them go to Brazil, especially if things are so bad there. Then what are we doing?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy they're sending them there.
Yeah. If something happens to my Super Bowl pick, the Packers, I'm gonna be pretty freaking pissed. So, and that's annoying. But I'm also taking the Packers 1.5.
I'm going with the Eagles on this one.
What makes you take the Eagles?
I think that they're a better. I think Green Bay is going to be good, but I think they're going to need some games to kind of warm up. And I think the Eagles are just better. Like they start seasons really well, you know.
That's fair.
Sometimes.
All righty. All righty. Blitzburg versus the Choke Falcons. Pittsburgh favored, or excuse me, Falcons favored by 2.5. Where are we starting with this one?
I'm going to rock with the Falcons. I just think Pittsburgh's offense is way more shaky.
I unfortunately agree. I don't believe in Russell Wilson, and I don't believe in the Falcons. I do think this game will be close. So if it was a +3 or 3.5, I would be taking the Steelers. But with it being so close in a 2.5, I think the Falcons probably win by a field goal.
I am also going to agree there. Pittsburgh is not a good team right now.
All righty. Headed to Buffalo. Arizona takes on the Cardinals. Kyler Murray has a new wide receiver 1, and so does Josh Allen. How does that make you feel, Dylan?
Still rock with the Bills. I'm going to sneak it in there. This is going to be my lock of the week.
Ooh.
First day
Lock of the week. Make sure you write that down, Tyler. I'm actually going to go Arizona +6.5. I think the Bills win this game, but I think a week 1 spread, they're so close. But I'm going to go Cardinals probably lose by 3 or 4 points.
Interesting. See, I would pick the Cardinals to win. I think this is a crazy spread for.
Take your upset. Oh, you coward!
Yeah,
you
I didn't know.
Ravens.
I
what
didn't
kind
know
of
this was.
He takes a -2.5.
I didn't know this was that big of a line. I just feel like there's so much with the Bills that we don't know yet. That it's
what do we know about the Cardinals?
The same. That's why I'm surprised it's not a closer spread. But I would choose the Cardinals to win if we were just doing wins and losses. So I'll take the Cardinals at 6.5.
There you go.
I should have done that as my upset. Now I do seem like a puss.
All righty, you are a puss. Headed to Chicago. Chicago has a new quarterback 1. We got year 2 of Will Levis. Bears favored by -4.5. What are we thinking, Dylan?
I don't like either of these teams. I think the spread's kind of crazy. So I'm going to take the Titans. I think it's going to be a closer game.
I actually love the Titans this year. I think Will Levis might actually turn it on. I think that the new offensive coach there, which of course I'm forgetting the name now, he came over from Cincinnati. He made Jake Browning look good. So imagine what he can do with a gunslinger like Will Levis. So this is actually going to be my upset of the week. Give me Tennessee. Give me Tennessee.
You really like the South, don't you?
I'm a South guy. We're cool school guys.
Boo. This is a weird spread number, 4.5. I'm going to go with the Bears just because I don't think the AFC South's very good this year. And so Bears.
You've done no research, brother.
Okay.
You got soft hands.
Do you remember who won this last year?
Coward. Anyways. All righty, guys. New regime takes over in New England. Joey B is back in Cincinnati. Dylan, where are you going with this? Bengals favored by 8.5.
I think the Bengals are going to kind of run away with it. I just a lot of question marks with New England.
Yeah. I will be taking the Bengals as well. I'm going to go ahead and leave it to Tyler to take his pussy little lock at -8.5. So go ahead, Tyler. Say your lock of the week.
Dude, I'll do it if none of you guys are going to do it.
I'll
take the Bengals as a lock.
Coward.
Oh, you did take yours. Dang. Caden's going to take I know who your lock is, Caden. It's kind of wild.
Yes,
So
sir.
you're gonna lock.
We're
So you're
putting our
locking
balls
that
on the table this week,
crazy.
boys. I'll
You're
be in
locking the fucking
attendance
Panthers
for that lock. I'm putting my balls on the table this year, boys. I don't know about y'all. All righty, guys. We have CJ Stroud, last year Rookie of the Year. Anthony Richardson coming back from shoulder injury. Joe Flacco, the GOAT, backing him up. Let's start with Tyler this time, just because he thinks the South sucks so much, and of course it's his team. Only favored by -1.5, the Texans are.
I'm going to go with the Colts on this one.
Wow.
I think both times the Texans played us, we weren't 100%, and JT was kind of still figuring his stuff out. So I kind of think we have like a sneaky, they don't know what's coming. I still don't think we'll be great this year. Don't get me wrong, but I think we win this one.
All righty. Dylan, what are you thinking?
I'm going to go with the Texans. I think it's going to take the Colts a couple games to figure it out, where the Texans have a lot more chemistry and continuity. Everybody's happy right now. Stephon Diggs is known to be really good the first 8 weeks and then fall off. And this is week 1, so he'll be pretty good and happy.
That's fair. I have the Colts winning. I think the Colts are going to be good this year. I like AR. I like Michael Pittman. I don't like Jonathan Taylor, but I like those two together. And I even love Joe Flacco. In case you guys didn't.
For sure I'm 0-8 when Caden agrees with me, so that's cool.
Well, get ready to speak 0-4, buddy.
Hey.
All righty, guys. Jacksonville Jaguars head a direction. I don't know where Miami is compared to Jacksonville in Florida. So
South.
One of the directions, south, apparently, down to Miami. Miami favored by 3.5. Dylan, we'll start with you. What are you thinking?
I'm going to take the Jaguars, and this could be my upset.
Oh, I like it. I like that pick.
Ooh, I do like that as an upset.
I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go Dolphins. And there's no logic behind it because I'm really high on the Jaguars this year. But I know I will be betting on the Jaguars to win this game. So I am hedging myself. Is that what it's called? And go ahead and getting
hedging.
Yeah, whatever I said. I nailed it.
It is hedging. Hedging is something totally different.
Alrighty, Tyler, Jesus, dude. What's up with you?
Dang, I do like the Jags defense, but that Miami offense is electric. I hate the Jags offense. Let's go Miami. Usually I have these decided beforehand, but this I did not. I am going in blind this week.
Well, alrighty, guys. Matchup of the week, possibly the year. Bryce Young and the Carolina Panthers head down south to the Bayou, taking on a washed-up Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara, and Saints team. Now, Saints, for whatever reason, are favored by 4.5. You're an absolute idiot if you are not on the Carolina Panthers plus 4.5. Listen, here's the argument. We have a better offense than the Saints. We have a better defense than the Saints. We have a better special teams unit than the Saints. The Saints are going to be hot garbage this year. The Panthers are going to just be hot this year. Give me Carolina Panthers, first ever triple option, locking an underdog of the week. Give it to me.
That's a first.
Locking an underdog, a 4.5-point underdog. Go look at the
4.5.
Go look at the videos. I promise you, this is the first time y'all have ever seen anyone put balls on the table, hair on my chest. Fuck you, fuck the Saints.
Wow.
I'm taking the Saints.
I'm also taking the Saints.
What the fuck?
Actually, I'll be bold. I don't think the Panthers win a divisional game this year.
All right. What do we got to place a side bet on that? Because that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
I think they win games, but not divisional.
Bro, we play. All right. I'm not arguing with you right now. We got to move on.
Dang.
Minnesota versus. Shut the fuck up, Tyler. Minnesota heading to the Big Apple. Justin Jefferson leads his team to go meet up with a feisty Daniel Jones squad. Obviously, the Vikings are Kirk Cousins-less, JJ McCarthy-less, but they have a lot of Sammy D. Dylan, what are you thinking?
I'm still going to take the Vikings. The Giants are the Giants right now. You can't.
In my opinion, this is the hardest game to pick this week.
Yeah.
Absolute hardest game to pick. So
Sammy D seems to start off pretty good.
He started off 3-0 one time with the Panthers and ended 4-12, I think is what we got to. Thanks, Matt Rule, you fucking piece of shit. I got to trail my guy, Sammy D. Give me the Vikings.
I'm going Danny. I'm going Danny Boy. Giants. Give me the Giants.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Did I do an upset of a week so far? Quick check.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You did Titans.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect one. All righty, guys. Vegas heading out to LA. Jim Harbaugh, the new coach out in LA. Antonio Pierce getting his first full season as dropping the interim title as the head coach of the Raiders. Dylan.
I don't like this game either. Personally, I think the Chargers got a little chip on their shoulder from that ass whooping. I think they're going to come out hot, mad, and I think they're going to win the game.
Not only do the Raiders win this game, but Devontae Adams goes for probably 2 touchdowns and damn near 200 yards. He owns the Chargers. Absolutely owns the Chargers. If I didn't already pick an upset, I would have picked this one. This one is almost lock worthy for the Raiders. That's how much I think the Raiders are going to win this game.
Do we know who's starting for the Raiders?
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Chargers. Let's go Chargers. I like Minshew, though. I think.
What a disrespectful ass thing to say. I like that. And then picking the other team.
Okay, if it was O'Connell, it's easily the Chargers. But I think Minshew's got something to him that he wins games. And so I think Adams could have a pretty good game. But I still got to stick with Chargers.
Wrong. Anyways. All righty. The Mile High Broncos head up to the Seahawks on the West Coast. Nailed that. Seahawks are favored by 4.5. Why do my brain sees the plus and it's like, okay, that means they're going to win. I'm an idiot. Dylan, go.
I'm actually going to take the Broncos to cover it.
Dang.
Why?
Game, huh?
In Bo Nix we trust.
Gut check.
Yeah, just a gut check.
Yeah, no, I think the Seahawks fucking suck. I think their defense is good. I think Geno Smith sucks. I think it's time that we write back. But give me the Seahawks minus 4.5.
Give me the Seahawks with him. I'm not liking these picks this week. Me and Caden are on too many sides.
You're such an asshole, bro. I got second place. I lost by 6 games.
Me and you don't have a great track record on wins when we pick together, though. Me and Dylan, on the other hand.
Yeah. All righty, guys. Big D goes to Big C. That was a good one. I like that one.
That was so bad.
The Dallas Cowboys. Dak Prescott looking for a new contract versus his old receiver, Amari Cooper. Dylan, go ahead.
Now.
I'm taking the Cowboys too. I think they got a lot to prove right now.
I hate that it's in Cleveland. That's the only reason why I'm thinking maybe the Brownies, but
you already picked the Cowboys.
I have the Cowboys.
I don't know how you pick the Browns here, knowing kind of their quarterback situation, their running back situation. So I'm going to stick with Cowboys too.
All righty. New quarterback in Washington heads out to see Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. Tyler, we're going to switch it up.
Ooh.
Go ahead, brother.
I'm going to go with the Bucks just because that rookie quarterback needs to show something. But I'm kind of hoping he does well just because I picked him in fantasy. I was really hoping Ayuk was going to go there. But sadly, that didn't happen. And so we're going to go Bucks.
I thought you meant Ayuk would go in the last pick of the draft, like when you took.
No, to Washington. I was really hoping he'd go to Washington.
I actually like Jane Daniels a lot, so I'm going to go ahead and take the Commanders plus 4.5.
That's more
sticking with the Bucks on this one.
You said what, Tyler?
I said you chose that because you hate Baker and the Bucks, not because you like.
No, I like Baker's really I wish he would have panned out because he's so likable that it's frustrating to not like him. But I guess I do have to kind of hate him. All righty. This was my favorite game in the playoffs last year. I love that we're running it back so early. Matthew Stafford makes a second straight trip to Detroit. Dylan, does it change this time?
I think Detroit still wins.
By 3.5?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead. Sorry, Tyler, I was like waiting for you to talk, but I guess I'll take care of it, idiot. I'm going to go ahead and take the Matthew Stafford revenge game. I think they had a lot of time to plan for these Lions. I think they underestimated the Lions. It was a great game last year, but gut tells me to go with Matthew Stafford, but I love Jared Goff.
See, I was leaning towards the Rams. You went Rams again. I didn't say anything at first. I was like, I hope he just says he agrees with the Lions. I'll stick with you. I'm gonna go the Rams too, just because I think they have a sneaky good year.
All righty, and the biggest spread, which is kind of crazy. I know Aaron Rodgers coming off injury.
Second biggest.
Huh?
Second biggest spread.
Oh, is it the second biggest?
Yeah.
This guy even know how to do his job.
Shut the fuck up. All right. Jets are traveling to the West Coast, taking on the 49ers, where 49ers are -6.5. Dylan, what are we thinking?
I think the Jets are going to cover the spread. I don't know if they'll win. I think it'll be a defensive battle, and I still think Rodgers and that offense is going to be better than Purdy.
Fun fact for you. The San Francisco 49ers own Aaron Rodgers. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Niners to cover that.
I'll follow up and take the Jets.
I was thinking of Jets. I have high expectations for the Jets. I have them winning the East, which I think I have almost every team that I have winning their division, losing week 1. There's a few, obviously, that I don't. But looks like we need to put in how many total points will be scored in the Jets versus 49ers game.
Ooh. 49. I'm going 49.
I was literally thinking 49.
No, I'm going under that. Maybe, if it fucking types.
I'm going to go 52.
Damn, that's kind of high for you think the Jets have a good defense.
It's the 49ers, brother. 41, Dylan?
Some Brock Purdy.
All righty. All right, so real quick, remind me everyone's locks and their upsets.
Okay, so I've got Bengals on lock, Ravens on upset, even though I had 2 teams with better upsets, but that's okay. Caden's got Panthers on lock, Titans on upset, and then Dylan's got the Bills on lock and the Jags on upset.
Okay, I like it. All righty, guys, that's week 1 for us. Let us know if you like this format that we rolled out. If you don't, we're probably still going to do it anyways, but I mean, let us know. But yeah, we will be back probably Sunday morning with a little bit of gambling. Just kidding. I'll be in New Orleans. Never mind. We'll figure something out. You'll see us on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok at Triple Option. Appreciate everybody. Let's hear it, Tyler.
See ya.
Wow.